I have been playing Minecraft for well over 14 years, spanning from all different kinds of consoles. I'm kind of embarrassed to say that I have had hundreds of worlds on this game, but today I start my forever world. Okay, I've wanted to make this for quite a while. I wanted to start a hardcore world and kind of document it all on this channel, and this is episode 1. I know there might not be a lot of people watching this, at least I assume so, but I'm going to try my best to entertain myself because I want to be able to look back on this in the future and see where I was while I built this. With that being said, I kind of want to do a lot of things per episode so that way in the future I can entertain myself. So just to start it off right, I'm going to put a timer on the screen in a second and see how long it takes me to get a full set of iron armor and tools, starting now. I understand that you might not want to watch this part, so skip to this timestamp that's on the screen if you want to pass this little time lapse. What is going on here? Oh, okay. Okay, I hear a lot of skeletons, so I need to make some tools. I'm gonna make a shield first. Are you kidding me? I don't even have enough wood. Alright, I'm just gonna cut to here. I made 2 iron pickaxes, my tools. I don't have a hoe, shears, or a bucket, but I'd still say the mission was accomplished. Here's the time. I'm gonna say I did it in around 40 to 45 minutes. That was not good, but I'd say the mission was accomplished because the iron is dancing on me right now. You see this? I'm shiny. Also, look at me without the armor. I've got my signature white shirt, camo shorts, and my shoes on. This is the outfit I wear every single day if you don't know. Okay, I'm gonna keep mining, but I'm gonna cut back to whenever I find a good spot above ground to start building. Okay, I'm out of the cave, and I think I found a pretty nice spot that I want to inhabit. Looks pretty good to me. I think first off, I'm gonna set up some kind of camp here. I'm not really sure if this is the place I want to stay at for my permanent base, so I set up this little temporary tent to call home for the moment. It's got all my essentials for the start. Not much storage, so it definitely won't last me a crazy amount of time, but that's alright because this is just to mark the beginning of my story that's starting to be written. I plan on this world lasting a long time. I know the potential in myself when it comes to building, editing, cinematography, if you want to call it that. So all around, this will be a cool adventure for me to see how I evolve those skills and I can look back on it in the future. Here's a short tour of my cozy little tent. I got my sleeping bag right here, loaded up chest, food cooking, got a good amount of iron while I was mining. I would say it's coming together pretty nice. Now that I've got a little area, I think it's a good time to collect some materials so I can start storing them up. Phew. Okay, now I'm gonna replant some of these trees because I don't want to just destroy the environment. Sure, it does give an open area for me to build, but nothing beats the natural environment. This will look beautiful if I just let it breathe. You know, it's about to turn night too, so I might as well just put some torches down. I do already have a lot of food, however I think a little cropped field would look pretty cool. And I might end up needing some wheat for animals, so let's get a farm going. Boom, it is all tilled, and now it is time for me to plant all of the 18 seeds I have. Okay, now time to grow. You know what? At the very start, I had some sugar cane that I kept. Here. Oh, whoops. Yeah. I'm gonna go plant these too. Okay, now these can grow. I need to get my boat, but I don't want to break my crops. You know what? I don't care. Get the boat. Okay, now I'm just gonna chop this little piece of land off because I don't like it. So I'll just cut to when it's gone. It's gone. Now, throughout the time that I will be working on this world, I plan on having this quarry that will just grow and look more, I don't know, cool, in my opinion. So I'm gonna make a lot of shovels and pickaxes so I can get ready to mine some area. Now I'm looking for a good spot to do this. This spot's looking pretty good. It's almost looking too good that I don't want to destroy it. So I'm gonna find a new one. This looks pretty nice. I could just chop this down and make a quarry here. Yeah, I choose this. Here goes another time lapse. Let me know if you like these or not. I think it's pretty cool. Fun to watch in my opinion. Yeah, I don't really know why I wanted to make this quarry looking thing. I mean, I didn't get too far on it yet. I don't know why I want to do it. I just had this feeling that it'd be pretty nice to watch it expand over time. Every episode, just one thing slowly expanding and not evolving, just going out more. I don't know. Sounds cool to me. Now the scalp of the mountain is gone. I look at my inventory and see no shovels and a lot of pickaxes. So, I guess I'll go mining. Wow, this place is so cool. I'm gonna do another time lapse, just, I guess, showing the ore that I get. Wow. Close call. You can tell I play on bedrock because my instinct was to crouch to shield, but in Java, which I'm in right now, you have to right click instead of crouching, so I almost messed up. Ooh, the diamonds make me salivate. Okay, well, I'm gonna get this last piece. Now I'm done mining. I'm just gonna go back up. Okay, I'm back up. Here's the loot I got. I'm gonna smelt my iron now. Now I'm gonna make my first set of diamond tools. Now that I have a diamond pickaxe, I can get some obsidian so I can make an enchantment table. I was running around looking for a visible lava pool and I hear one underground, so I'm gonna dig and see if I can find it. Oh yeah, found it. Okay, I've got my 5 obsidian. Now I'm gonna head back home. I need to harvest my sugar cane so I can make some paper. Getting some leather? Nope, didn't have any. Take 2 getting some leather. Still had none. Take 3. There we go. Now I'm gonna head back to my tent and make my enchantment table. Now, I didn't think about this part, but in order to enchant my stuff, I need bookshelves all around them. And I don't have a structure yet for that. So I guess it's time to start making it. I'm thinking about flattening this chunk of land here and making the structure on top. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, I wasn't sure to cut this part out or not, but I figured just to show the time lapse because I figured that there's someone out there that likes watching it. I don't really understand why, but this is one of my favorite parts of Minecraft. Just slowly chipping away at something large, and then seeing the product that's after. Well, you know, not even the product after. I really just like the grind of it rather than the outcome. It's pretty peaceful too. With building, it can kind of be stressful in a way because you're trying to make something to fit your standards that you imagined. But with terraforming, it just feels like you only make progress and you don't get stuck planning. Actually, to add on to that, I like that I can mine it down and then plan whatever I'm gonna make next. Feels pretty nice. Okay, now with all this flattened out, now I just need the materials for the structure and the bookshelves that are around the enchantment table. Now, for my bookshelves, I need a lot of leather to make books. So let's go get some cows. Okay, I've got 14 leather now. To you all watching this, it might not have seemed like very long, but I've been out here looking for cows for so dang long, and I kind of regret it. I should have just made a pen and then breed them and then kill them after. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, I'm gonna make a pen now and then get cows for it. Got cow number 1, cow number 2. Alright, y'all, make me some leather. Now for the building of my enchanting table, I'm going to need a lot of oak wood and leaves, so while my cows grow up, that's what I'll be gathering. You know what, I'll just get it out of this forest. This part took insanely long. I won't make it look like it for you guys, but I was chopping trees, replanting them, getting the leaves, chopping the trees, repeating this process so many times. This drone view, I know the movement might look like a lot, but it was even more movement for me. I was breeding cows, chopping trees, breeding cows, chopping trees, breeding cows, chopping trees, and now I'm finally done. No, I have not built the structure yet, but I'm just gonna enchant first and then build it. Let's see what I get. Protection, okay. Wow, great boots. All right. Okay, not good. It's okay. Now I have a lot of tools now, but I don't have many levels. I can only enchant 1. Let's do my sword. That's okay. I don't like knockback, but I'll deal with it. I know this is a random place to cut to, but I wasn't recording and I went mining and I found an axolotl. Hey, you're coming home with me. Never mind, I want you. Alright, time to start building. The idea for this structure came with the thought that the enchantment table has some kind of ability to turn knowledge into power, and the fact that an enchantment table is able to give tools these special perks simply from having bookshelves surrounding it made me think of that. And when I envision knowledge transforming to power, there's a lot of things that come to my mind, but one thing that stood out to me was a tree. And when Isaac Newton was under a tree and an apple fell, he theorized about gravity and how it pulls forces to the center of Earth. So in my mind, the tree resulted in some knowledge about the world. So that's kind of how I relate the two and why I built this structure this way. Ladies and gentlemen, it is finished. I think it looks pretty good to my standards. Now I'm going to enchant some more items and see what I get. Okay. Nah. Okay. Well, what a waste. Ow. Now that I have my new sword, I'm gonna test it on some cows. Yeah, I would say it works pretty well. Now, since my luck was pretty bad on enchanting, I'm thinking that Notch needs to bless me. If you don't know Notch, that is the creator of the game. He needs to bless me. What I will do for you, Notch, I will build a temple for you. Here we go. Now for the temple, I'll need a lot of stone, so let's get smelting. Now I have some stone, I need a lot more, but I also need dirt. What better way of getting the dirt than working on the quarry? I don't need much dirt, I mostly need stone, so this will be quick. I've got some of the resources that I need, but my shovel is almost broken, so I'm gonna enchant a new one. Okay, this temple better help my enchantments. Let's get digging and building. Step 1 of this process is to clear a canvas, so that way I can start building on it, which thankfully went by way quicker now that I have diamond tools. I'm sorry for the giant cut that was here, it cut out a lot of progress. Some reason the recording software kind of messed up, but this is still a cool looking time lapse of me getting to build it. I know a lot of people already know this, but I did not create this temple. I mean, I built it in my world, but I was not the one who invented it. The Temple of Notch is a legendary Minecraft structure, and it was shown off in 2011 and has since been a staple in Minecraft culture. Minecraft was only fully released that same year, so this structure is one of the first to be made in the full release of the game. What better way to do it than make a temple of the creator himself, Notch? Now to finish Notch's beautiful eyes, I'm gonna have to gather some glowstone. So I could just kill a lot of witches to get glowstone that way, but that would take a long time. So let's go to the Nether. Alright, let's get the obsidian. Boom, 2 stacks. I know I only needed 10 obsidian, but got some extra for later. Now for this portal, I want a legendary construction. I mean, it's another portal. You have to make it awesome. I mean, I'm going to another dimension. It's gonna take a long time, a lot of resources, but I think, just kidding, it's done. I'm happy it landed in a cave because I don't like gas. Now I'm only here for glowstone. Ooh, I'll take quartz. And I get XP. Oh, here we are. Wow, the Nether looks haunting. Does it not? I'll answer for you. It does. Run. I need a shield. Come at me. I'm not afraid of you now. Okay, he despawned, but there's a bastion right next to my spawn. I came here for glowstone. Alright, time to go home. I do not know where the portal is, to be honest. I think around here. Yeah, it was definitely around here, because right there is where I fought the ghast. Are you guys from here? I don't know my way around here. Do you know where I came from? Ignore the pork chop I'm holding. We're friends. Actually, it's not even pork. This is vegan meat. This looks like it. Well, now what? I don't know where to go from here. Hey, you two up there. Do you know where to go? I love you two. They showed me the way by being up here. I love them. Lead the way, buddy. Thank you so much. I owe you guys a lot. You'll never know. You can come home with me if you'd like. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, he listened. I'm coming, buddy. Alright, welcome to your new home. You brought a brother. Stay here, guys. Alright, it's not much, but Ron and Don are in their new home. Here's some food for you guys. I know you're vegan. It's not pork, so chow it down. I lied. It is pork, but they won't be able to tell. Then I added the final touches to the Temple of Notch. Now he will bless me. Ron, Don, I hope you two love it. The Temple of Notch is finished. I made sure to build him with his chiseled jaw, his manscaped beard. I didn't add the rosy cheeks, but just looking at him makes mine blush the same way. Notch, please bless me. It kind of freaks me out that he's still staring at me, but it's an honor. Notch, please bless me with these enchantments. No. I did all of that for nothing. I got this lousy density 4. Number 2. Another fail. I can't believe I did all of that for nothing. The temple was meaningless. Notch, what more do you need from me? Do you need offerings? That was a sign. He made me step on the campfire as a sign of yes. I need to start making offerings to you, Notch. Okay, once again, random cutaway, but I've got... Oh my gosh. Okay. So much going on. I got bees attacking me. It's thundering. Notch is looking at me. This guy's throwing tridents. Okay. I think I'm good now. No bees attacking. That's good. You know, I had that beehive that was around this area? Well, a creeper happened to blow up next to me, and it blew up the beehive, which made the bees angry at me. And then I tried not to let the bees sting me because I want them to live. One stung me, so I almost died. Now that bee's dead, and the other ones are just gonna fly away. Yikes. Anyway, what I think I'll do now is terraform the island, so that way I can start building more structures on it. I think it's pretty ugly, so I'm gonna do that. Now this part took me a while. I know that I say that a lot. This is probably like the 3rd or 4th time I've said it, but this seriously took me a long time. And to make it worse, I had to do it in one sitting, or else I couldn't have gotten this cool time-lapse recording. And I wanted it to look cool, so I did it in one sitting. This probably took a couple hours. I didn't really time it, but it definitely took a couple hours. Then I had to do the other side, and yes, I already had an idea of what I was gonna do. I don't like it just flowing into the water, so I like having a wall on the outside, and then it's kind of like a dam for the land. It kind of caps it off at the top. I've only built a structure kind of like this, I think, one time, and I would confidently say that this one is my favorite of the two. I like the lighting I used on this one, And I think it looks nice in a boat as you go around or go past it. Don't even get me started at nighttime. This is beautiful at night. There are a few little instances where it cuts to night in the time lapse, but I quickly went to bed, so you don't get to fully see it at night. But anyway, I'll show you what it looks like in a boat, because that's still cool. Here we are, looking at it in the boat view. This is pretty dang cool. I don't know, I think this is gorgeous. I kind of want to show you what I mean by a land dam. Let me show you. See how it goes up right here like a wall, and then up on the top it's cut off and it holds it. That's why I called it a land dam, because it's not overflowing or anything. Now the tent, it's not really cutting it out anymore. My chest is full to where I'm overflowing right here and migrated outward. So I think it's time for me to finally build a house. First I need some spruce. And some birch. Now some dark oak. Now I'm going to strip all of my spruce logs. Now pick them back up. Get some dead bushes, some diorite, some andesite, and finally some gravel. Alright, I've got the materials I need, including the ones in my inventory. Let's get to work. First off, starting with the groundwork, the outside will have this pavement type area with some tough andesite and gravel mixed around. And then the floor of the house will have different kinds of wood, logs, and planks that are mixed together. When making this house, I was basing it off of Switzerland chalets because they were near the Alpine mountains, and this area has some cool mountains in the back, so that was my thought. These chalets also have balconies all the time, and they have a sloped roof, so it's insulated inside because of the snow in the mountain range. So you know that I've got to add them both as well. Keep it faithful. These buildings originated in Switzerland, but since they have such a cool aesthetic, it was adopted in other places like Germany and North America. Nowadays, they're seen as luxurious homes and vacation houses, but when they originated in the 1300s or something, they were used by farmers who had a lot of cows to manage, which also just happens to fit with me. Cows are the only animal that I even have in a pen here, the only one. And the farmers use their cows to make plenty of dairy products like cheese, which, by the way, is where Swiss cheese originated, hence the name Swiss cheese, Switzerland cheese. So I think I might model this whole area after that aesthetic, with the cows, the mountains, if you want to call them that, the uneven terrain. I think that would be nice to give the area some kind of grounded idea. You just have to ignore the giant temple and the giant tree, which is definitely hard, but hey, it's history now. And would you look at that, the outside's done. Okay, I'm gonna do the interior now, and I need to cover grass spots, so I guess this will be my crafting area with some blast furnaces and smokers. But for these, I'm gonna put campfires underneath so that way smoke comes out. Pretty cool. Alright, I'm thinking an anvil right here. Smithing table next to it. Gotta make something above, so I guess a shelf would be cool. Lantern on top. Flower pot. I'll put one here too. I'll put flowers inside of them in a second. Couple anvils here. There's gonna be fences here, but I don't have them yet. Cartography table. Make maps and stuff. I'll definitely be doing that soon. Cauldron with some water and a faucet. It's pretty nice. I'll just do like a log with wood. I don't know, like a shelf and a barrel next to it. That's pretty cool. Here I'll make a table. I'll use scaffolding for the table. Forgot the scaffolding. Be right back. I think that looks perfect for a table. Oh my gosh, I forgot chests too. Oh my gosh, I didn't have enough item frames. Okay, got it now. And then all of these will be organized. This makes it look pretty nice, like they're shelves. First floor's coming together. I just need the fences. Matter of fact, let me go get them. Fences are in. I think I'll put a lodestone here so that way I don't lose home and just keep the compass on me. Right here, I'll put a wall clock. That's nice. Now upstairs, it already looks pretty nice in my opinion. I think a couch right here would be cool. Put some white carpet. Yeah. Put a house plant in the corner. I'll put one right here too. With the dead bush, it looks like little branches for it. I think bookshelves here. The wall clock for upstairs can go right here, right above the couch. Actually, I'm gonna make this bookshelf area a little bigger so it's flush with the wall. Yeah, that'd be better. Now here I'll do the white carpet again. See the beautiful view, balcony view. I don't need anything over here. Little tiny shelf on the wall, flower pot on top too. Put another house plant in the corner, shorter one. I'm thinking of painting here, but maybe not. Yeah, this is coming together. Forgot the arms to the couch. Can't forget the armrest. Put the lodestone in. Now I have a compass to take me home. Put the bookshelves in. I think I'll put a flower pot there. Now to fill the flower pots, think a mushroom there, sapling there. Here could be that flower. Another mushroom there. Alright, cozy little place. Come on, look at that. Now I'll have room for all of my stuff. It's gonna be amazing. Now before this first episode finishes, let's make this island a little more presentable because this is not cutting it. First I made this fence that went around the area so that way the cows won't leave. Because I plan on letting them free, and I would love to. I have some rocks and bushes in the fence as some decoration. Afterward I put some shrubbery on the outside of the fence to make it look even better. And then once I was done fencing off every side I could see, I started planting some bone meal and then getting rid of the flowers and tall grass that I found. So that way the cows can graze and eat some grass if they wanted. I don't know about you, but I've never seen a cow eat flowers. I'm not really sure if they do that or not, but I'm just saying I've never seen it. Now with the area being fenced off and nowhere for the cows to escape, it's time to let them out. Now they can graze fully. I forgot to say, but Ron and Don are still here. Next episode, they will get a place to live. I would say this was a fulfilling first episode. Everything I did was what I wanted to accomplish. Now I can watch my cows graze the field.